What? Drinking water. Wait, the fighter archetype? What are you talking about? They each represent the fighter archetype? But there's only 3. There's only 3 classes. But there's more than 3 companions. That's like goofy. And to be fair, there's a lot of stuff that a companion can do. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, the code stuff. I cannot do this. Rocks. Good iron ore, good iron ore. If you have a good eye, you don't have to get this. You don't need strength. Of course, that is if you have a good eye. Oh. Something random. Science. Yeah, 2.
To my help, and death to the others! Things are about to get dicey!
Yeah, I'll do something. Olha.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora Donegad of the Gaiusrat.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
Does this man not realize that I'm a Donegad?
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's, so I trust you will be discreet.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh, I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. That couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
You don't seem to like this man.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rayner, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbour to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training?
Yes, we do.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up...
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back...
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies. Soldier.
Captain,
At ease, soldier.
We'd like to learn more about
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
You're very united in this squadron.
United. You could say that.
That's rather sinister.
Yeah. Well,
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
no. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rayner. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First-class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Lieutenant,
Captain,
my friend here would like...
at your orders.
Can you tell us about your squad?
The recruits who come here are the best. I don't know what else to tell you. Exactly what you'd expect.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings.
I'm very curious about how you
Now,
train.
these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
I heard the recruit Rayner trained here. What can you...
Oh, he was a good one.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rayner fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here, then?
I don't know. Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted.
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop?
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling.
What is that?
Our squadrons, Captain.
You seem concerned about your comrades.
No, not at
Are
all.
you afraid of what they might think?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron...
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rayner left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go.
I...
Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
We go on, like, alright, we're gonna do this. You have no.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
What's really going on here? We know that Rayner didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
And they call us barbarians. We could never put our own children through this.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
As for Rayner, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Rayner's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Rayner.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain?
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Essentially, do that.
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Rayner wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes.
And the others beat them?
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry.
I scouted out the site. There's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
You're full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath and...
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He's sure... He has the key to the basement.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Locked. This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
Training recruits and strip powers homes, so you can have a hard time with officers. Into the black rooms, we tortured up. We suffered casually, but experienced the first volume and we can also weaken and much more after that.
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase its traces.
This document explains a lot. Rayner shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to...
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it?
We can't let them kill him.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us... I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood.
You surprise me once again, Curtis. You're full of compassion for this.
These kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can. I can't promise anything more.
Close to is Rechne Spirit.
Drink a potion. potion!
No magic left. Drink a potion.
Magic potion. Health potion, food potion.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance to avoid a fight and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Must I remind you what happened to Raina?
And however many others perished to fuel the ambitions of this camp's leader.
Is this what you were promised when you were recruited?
Maybe not. But this is how one becomes an elite soldier.
Exactly.
Attack!
Give me a sec. Let me save some rich minute. Okay. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Rusty hunting knife. Oh shit. What is that? Ah, there goes my. Save's coming.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey the...
We surrendered.
Must
is this...
No. No. Honor and glory. We've strayed far from all that. Let's surrender. Anything is better than dying here like dogs.
How dare you! You know what awaits you.
Shut up, you idiots. You're no longer in a position to threaten anyone.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered, like the weaklings they are.
That should make the next night training sessions interesting.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insert.
Kurt, I'm sick. You're right.
No, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say, give me a sec. I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna say, hold on. How the fuck did I say right? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So avoid casualties. I gotta save Reiner. I gotta convince him to do shit, and then just. I don't have the rest comes. Not your punishment.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You are full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Where the fuck is one? Well, I can scout for the entire.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
How the fuck do we do that? I just gotta find it on. Okay.
It's blocked.
Load. Avoid casualties. Oh my goodness. I love saves coming.
Nobody saw us. All we have to do is ambush them in the pit.
Where's Ryan? You're joking, right? Oh my goodness. Need to go see him. Wait, so head out to the Captain Northern Gate. We're fighting. Northern Gate, huh? Northern Gate. Northern Gate.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing? Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
When my Master of Arms was in the Guard, he always repeated, fight with honor. What honor is there in lynching one of your own when he's defenseless? What honor is there in being forced to kill one another the moment one of you refuses to toe the line?
Save your moralizing. All that matters...
Show them how...
Oh, how the fuck did that... Oh, fuck, man. The 75? Oh, yes. Save's coming. The perfect way to get endings.
what Wilhelm told me. I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Stop!
Soldiers!
When my master of what honor is there? What honor is there?
Save your moral life.
Oh, what the fuck? Another 25. That's crazy. So that's a 12.8% chance. No, 12.5% chance of having it. Just so you know. Very great.
What Wilhelm told me. I wasn't expecting.
Stop!
Soldier!
When my master, what honor is what honor?
Save your moral.
That's a that is a now down to a 6.25%.
What Wilhelm told me. I wasn't expecting.
When my master, what honor? What on?
None. We followed orders. Nothing more. You've been manipulated. But it's not too late to refuse all of this, to act with honor. You're right, Captain. It's over, Lieutenant. We will no longer beat our own.
Imbeciles! Traitors!
Oh my gosh, she just did not. Can like bug? You just won't fly, huh? Another idea is simply just to like
Will you be all right?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you.
that's
I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that at least. I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece. Yes, Captain. Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
reputation. There goes. That works too, I guess. Just put Tim Pill in the castle. Go do one.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
love how Prime is stealth base as well.
You know that this is how the best soldiers are made. Soldiers, grab your weapons! Death to the traitors!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
We're doing...
Well, enough!
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen more combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain. If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards.
Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing.
Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
To my help! And death to the others!
Nah.
And death to the others! To my health! And death to the others! To my health! And death to the others!
Oh, he's just dead.
Will you be all right, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Self-save's coming to talk about the over us. Also, the cave is huge. Get the cave early. Yes, get a cave. That charisma bonus is saves a lot of time. This charisma is good. Intuition is interesting because you don't really use intuition to convince people. You use to get more information.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp, a secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinde. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get...
Goodbye, Kurt.
Once it goes. Oh boy.
Hello, Your Excellence. What can I do?
No.
Oh, yeah. Ah. You said, huh? Like, I'm literally, I can do everything except, kind of crazy.
One armor that fits you like a glove.
Oh, it's you,
Yes, it is me, oh man.
Have you considered my proposition?
What was it again, precisely?
I've known the Mother Cardinal for quite some time. I feel...
What do you have in...
If...
How could we...
Everyone...
Very well.
Oh, lovely.
Let's go and discover what the governor would rather keep hidden from the world.
Excellent.
How would you like to go about this?
We must search her apartments in St. Matthias. They'll be guarded, of course. But if we are discreet, that shouldn't be a problem.
This is taking quite a risk. The congregation's reputation could suffer if we're caught. And my cousin's position...
I know. But keep in... And if we want to be sure to pass without being noticed, we need only dress ourselves up as servants.
That would improve our chance.
Oh. I need healing. I do not have them. I don't have the accuracy. And this does what? This is straight up wasp. There's the epidemic. It's a perfect stealth called crouching. Perfect stealth mechanic. You should get a steal almost everything. Alright?
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must...
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where St. Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us, all the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Come on, Eden. They just not noticing.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Hey, what's going on? We just do not get. Gone here with lockpicking. Fine, no lockpicking. I don't think it's possible.
This area of the palace is forbidden to visit.
We did not know.
The basements are...
Very well.
Sevens. Something less. How the fuck we get that? Is that quest item? Can I go buy the quest item? Yeah, understandable. Gotta go buy it. Oh, I knew that. Bezor.
Goodbye. Don't.
Means mental power. It's mental power for 3, which is oh. I can't buy food.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Ah yes, a servant with a very much the cape, a decent hat, some gloves and shoes. But yes, yeah, I'm a servant. I'm indeed a servant. You can't tell that I have the magic rings and a flame sword. That I'm not a servant. No. I'm most certainly a servant. Wow, he just disappears. It's like they do not care.
Ah, well. This is a very unique place. The smell of stupor and vice reign as its masters.
You're not wrong. We should search this. Locked.
These triangles move the other faces from one that calls back by for 6 times. There's a critical winning blow which cancels it. The summoners pass wrong, however, there's an element from where one comes from. There's also compared to a certain cavity.
This document is highly important. By reading it carefully, you could learn a lot. The Mother Cardinal apparently borrows large amounts of money from a moneylender. Actually, enormous sums.
What's more, she does so quite regularly. How does she manage to give it all back?
And the name Candy Cane crops up several times. Quite suspicious, don't you think?
This sweet person must be doing her huge favors to get these sums. Let's rummage around some more.
Are you with the Cardinal? Or do we just like, we fuck the Cardinal or something like that?
It seems that someone forgot their earring.
Ugh. Here is an object of more than questionable taste. A woman from a good family would never wear it. It's junk. The kind of thing a courtesan would wear.
I didn't know you were an expert on the subject, Father.
The subject of jewelry?
No, of courtesans. For goodness sake, this room reeks of alcohol.
And not just any old alcohol, if my nose does not deceive me. Cornelia always had great taste when it came to drinking. We are here at the heart of human depravity. Outrageous luxury, excessively priced alcohol, obvious debauchery.
Surely this is enough to incriminate the Mother Cardinal.
No, my child. These things are common in certain circles, even in Tuleme, unfortunately. Cornelia may well have organized these things for others. These parties might be of use in gaining some political favor, We must find out who is involved and learn more.
Where the
The
fuck?
earring that we found may help us with that. We could ask at the brothel if it belongs to a prostitute.
We should also follow the trail left by this document, my child. The moneylender may give us information about the famous candy cane.
We should also question the manager of the tavern while passing through. He will surely have some information to give us. Or to sell us.
No. Oh wait, what the fuck? Nah. Boy, shoulders nice. Oh boy. Poor conversation.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
See you all.
Can I get you anything?
I'm here for something else.
If you wish.
What can you tell me about a certain candy cane?
Candy cane? Everyone speaks about him, or has heard of him, but no one really knows him.
And what do they say about him?
Here, nothing. You need to go downstairs for that sort of thing.
Oh boy.
To the games room and the brothel?
Yes, that's more the kind of place where they'd talk about him.
You sometimes deliver goods to your big clients, isn't that right?
Of course. The rich don't like to get drunk among mere mortals.
And have you ever supplied anyone from the palace?
Yes, that has happened. It suits them.
And who places these orders?
Well, a steward, of course. Don't you know how things work?
A woman? Dressed in a long green cloak?
No, the steward is more discreet. On the other hand, the person in the big green coat, the steward speaks to her sometimes. They know each other or work together.
Do you think that the Mother Cardinal may have ever been here?
Are you drunk or something?
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Ah, no.
Good day.
Welcome. You here to wager? To fight?
I imagine that the name Candy...
Obviously. Even though I would prefer it wasn't the case. He's a sort of organizer. He captures my...
How is that a problem?
Apparently, he's fixed a few fights. These kind of rumors aren't good for my business.
If that's the case, why don't you stop him?
He has friends, protectors. And the only ones who wanted to speak of his cartel have disappeared.
Do you know where I can find him?
He often hangs out around the port at night, but I strongly advise...
I know how to look after myself. What is this arena?
It's a place of great pomp and entertainment, where all manner of fights take place. People are coming from everywhere on the island to participate, or to bet.
Has the Mother Cardinal ever come?
The Mother Cardinal? And why not Saint Matthias himself while you're at it?
I must be going.
Next time.
Nice.
Ready to perfect. Here for your greatest pleasure.
Oh, these are...
Our team of excellence.
Protect me in this battle. I am wounded.
Combo.
Protect me in this battle.
They just love to fling around the stupid poison. Wait a second, I've fought this before.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh my goodness, how the you need a bunch of, like, you know, like, AOE for something. They just spit at you and you die.
Maybe a lesson protect me in this circle.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Now that was a challenge well won.
The force, huh?
I need to get going.
Oh, yeah. Magic healing. This is Rangers. Self-healing or self-healing? Let's go. Magic green. Magic Instagram. Long forms. Balance. 1% magic damage. Armor damage. Get maybe an endurance for extra health? Does that want better guns? I need 3 accuracy for those. But I also need, I want better damage for better guns. Guns feel a lot better for damage. And then with the stasis, it helps a lot more. I can farm here. I really want that. But that's not fun if I just sit here and farm. So I'd rather do basic stuff around the world. I also need to get more oh, do I really need more ammo? 112.
A feast for the eyes, ladies, and... So, have you found what you were looking?
Let's just say that I'm gathering.
My treasures are worth their price. For you,
Tuition. Tuition? Oh, I don't have intuition. That's why.
Maybe later.
You won't be the...
Wait, I can... Oh! Give me a sec. Hold up, my guy. Hold up, hold your... Let me cook. Never mind. I just well, where the fuck am I going? Also, apparently last one. Switches. Nice. Fair enough. That armor is too far. Because armor is like the main source of armor. Oh, funny enough. Like your chest piece. You get 3 modifiers. You can even get signs. You probably want the rest.
Look.
Also, retreat. So, what magic are you trading off? Yeah, you don't get modifiers. But you're trading the fact that this is a broken damage type. It just goes straight to armor. It's not really high stun, and this can never be damage. I won't fall. Like, I will never fall. Not worth it.
Feast for the eyes. So, have you found what you were looking for?
Let's just say that I'm gathering.
For you?
Father, do you want to explain to this man why we are here?
Of course. We are not here for your services, but to lead an investigation. Several clients of yours have made a complaint. Precious objects disappearing after your employees' visits.
People in very high places are concerned, which explains why we've been asked to take care of it.
This cannot be. Well, listen. Come in, but please be discreet.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Look, a new face. Oh, but wouldn't that be... Hello, Father.
Oh, hello.
We would like to know if you know who this earring belongs to. Is it maybe yours?
Absolutely not. I am careful not to leave my belongings with clients, and I have no desire to answer your questions. That doesn't fall within my services.
Very well. Goodbye.
There are too many of you for me alone, my little lambs.
Sorry, madam, but we're here to ask other favors of you. This question might seem a little surprising, but do you know who this earring might belong to?
Why? It's mine. I lost it when... How did you get hold of it?
Are you sure you want to broach that subject here?
You're right. Come with me. Well, what do you want? Why are you giving me back my earring?
You know where we found it, don't you?
Obviously. I realized as soon as I got back that I'd lost it.
I imagine your pimp does not know that you take part in these parties. He doesn't dabble in this at all?
No. Do not say anything to him, I beg you. He's on my case enough as it is.
Then I suggest you answer my questions.
What would you like to know?
Could you tell us who you saw at the parties?
Rich people, or better. They seemed very rich and important to me. But I don't know them.
Do you know who organizes these parties?
Not really, no. A steward pays me when I go, but I don't see anyone else, apart from the clients.
You can't even give me a single name.
No. The only person who sometimes speaks to this steward is a woman who is always wearing a green coat. She never takes part in the festivities, but the steward rushes over whenever she arrives.
Do you think that an important person from Teleme could have partaken in these soirees?
You're thinking of Mother Cardinal, aren't you? You lot really think we are a bunch of degenerates.
You're hardly a shining example of virtue, my child. Just answer our questions.
Sorry, Father, I don't know the Mother Cardinal, but I strongly doubt she dabbles in that.
You don't think you could recognize her, and you don't think you've crossed paths. What a testimony. Admit it, you must know more than you're letting on. It's virtually impossible not to recognize someone while being so close to these influential people, wouldn't you agree?
Well, I was able to recognize someone, once. Even with a mask on, I'm good at recognizing my clients.
Please continue. I'm all ears.
I don't want to implicate anyone, but he is of no real importance, and you've probably never even heard of him. It's the local moneylender.
I know very well who you're referring to, my dear.
But I didn't mention anything to you, huh? This stays between us.
I don't even remember the subject of this conversation anymore. Do you know someone who goes by the name of Candy Cane?
Everyone does. He is a powerful person, so his name makes the rounds.
Have you ever spotted him at these pleasure parties?
In all honesty, I wouldn't even be able to recognize him. I've heard his name before, but that's all.
This woman in the green coat, could you tell me about her?
She always hides her face and never joins us. Then she disappears into a little office and locks the door.
I see. She is quite important then. Thank you for your help.
Be sure not to mention this to anyone. I'd lose my clients if they suspected me of speaking about them, you know.
Question the fall. I've done that. I've done half of these. Bookkeeping. Bookmaker. Level 4. Please, let me through.
Good day.
Welcome.
On the
and do a few.
What's
It's people?
I must
Next.
Did you stop? I did. Huh?
Look who it is. I'm looking for a woman who comes here. She always wears a long green coat.
Yes, I have seen this coat before, but I have no idea who is beneath it, if that's what you're asking. All I know is that I've seen her speaking to a regular, a steward of the palace who comes to place big orders. Always prime choice.
I have to go. I will leave you to your work.
Ah, pardon me. This is already like one of the best.
Good day.
Welcome.
I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I know who you mean. She comes in, especially for the big fights, and she has prime information.
Do you know where I can find her?
No, I don't.
She wouldn't happen to be coming back to collect some winnings.
No, and I can't really tell.
I must be going.
Next time.
Come on, man, for real. Huh? I get it, it's from big shots. Or yada yada. Again, the big shots. Can make. Perhaps I can use basically almost anything.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually.
You don't look like you need money.
I'll get straight to the point. I know about the decadent parties at the palace.
What? What are you talking about?
Stop acting all innocent. Although your reputation isn't spotless, there are others who have a lot more at stake than you. What if I were to spread it around town that you boast about being there? You know what happens when tongues wag too much.
That's enough. All right, I get the message. What do you want?
Tell me about Candy Cane.
We're not close, if that's what you want to know. I just know his name, like everyone else. I mean, there are some rumours.
What kind of business?
Oh, nothing to do with my line of business.
It would appear that you know the Mother Cardinal. I know that she borrowed money from you. I even know how much. What I want to know is why.
I have no idea. Do you really think that my clients tell me everything about their lives?
Does she still owe you money?
No, she always pays me back on time, and with interest.
Do you think she's plundering the city funds?
Ha! If that were the case, the funds would have been depleted long ago. Nah, the money's coming from elsewhere.
I would advise you to keep all of this to yourself.
I don't want any trouble. I will be as silent as a stone.
So, how do you see things, my child?
I think that the usurer is lending money to the Cardinal, and very significant sums at that. With this money, She bets on the arena fights while hiding in a big green coat. And she also gives large amounts to a certain candy cane, known for fixing fights.
Not only does our dear Cornelia love betting games, but she also wouldn't think twice about cheating to you.
Maybe he's just giving her advice. How can we prove anything?
We can always try asking him. Who knows? Perhaps he will give us an answer.
Oh, perfect. Candy cane. What?
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's get rid of this shadow engulf our enemies. Bit of poison on my blade. Here comes
Very awesome. Backshoes? Sounds like a perfect place.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Poison on my blade. Let's go.
We're far. Why does... Why? How the fuck? Oh! 5! That's why! Holy shit, hold up. Bishop's Read, mental power. Does he show up at night? Or only at night? Oh, I didn't know this. Level 19. God. Physical damage. Not bad. I'll just throw these off now. Forgot that one. It's like, it's whatever. Can't even use magic, so it's like, iron forgotten ore. On our ore.
We'll make you dance, land dwellers.
With a poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this.
The fact that this stuns as well, and there's a bunch of more damage. Traveler's Blunderbuss. Alright, actually, let's start taking this.
Let's get rid of these money bags. Let's go! Fear my beauties.
They aren't worth the
That Seriously? Yes, it certainly is a cave.
We'll make you dance, lad. Poison on my blade.
Oh wait, he does not have. There's no better firearm. Shouldn't he have accuracy at least? No, I think he does. It's just that I don't give him. Stuff I give him isn't too good. Probably why. Stuff I give him aren't good. Otherwise, fast would be really nice. His guns are on a separate level of damage.
Good evening. Are you the one they call Candy Cane?
Who are you?
Desade, legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate, no less. I imagine in these cases, the one accompanying you is the famous Petrus.
You seem to be very well informed. Therefore, you might be able to answer my question. What do you know about a woman in a green coat?
Why would I tell you?
We know that you have business with this woman, and that she is actually the Mother Cardinal.
How did you... You would be better off forgetting that.
That's not exactly the response I'd imagined. But nevertheless, seems rather eloquent.
I told you to forget about it, or you'll soon run into trouble. Legate or no legate.
Come on, it was just an innocent little conversation. Goodbye, Mr. Kane.
Bye. And Godspeed.
We have enough information.
Really? Is the fact that she bets on fights that are potentially fixed enough for you?
It's already a huge scandal. Let me just think about it for a little while. I will find a way of putting this information to good use.
I have faith in you, Father.
Firearms are secondary. Very close. I mean, one of the guys has like a legendary weapon, or like yellow.
Don't.
Move on.
Goodbye. May the enlightened
So you can't
always
even
keep you in his
you can only use
divine
this.
blessing.
That's something else. Fine. Volunteer damage increased. Yeah, I'm gonna get some out of armor and just buff the damage a shit ton.
Don't hesitate.
Four mental power is kinda crazy. Bro, I just sold you this. Blue hands. Yeah. Yes. I don't have it.
Goodbye. May the enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
This is what it is. Iron gives me a lot of XP, but it doesn't better just explore. If you go on, there's so much stats that I want. It's not fun.
Green blood, my friend. Do you need?
I'm asleep.
Look at that accuracy. Oh, wow, that's not good. Blue hands. Blue hands is my man. That is fun. Fuck, I messed up. Oh, I need to show that back. For armor regeneration, and then just do this. Look at the buffs. Because they're not good.
Protect me in this battle. Poison on my back. May the shadow engulf our enemies. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Your magic is running out. Take a potion.
sad. The fuck? Contracts. Is it like quests? Like, not quests, like bounties? I would like some bounties. Hold up. You're just really long piece that is the right side and move north of the river, which we all path. Long, should be on this because the very path for reward. Oh, hell yeah. Where the fuck? Down trees, talking about like north of the rivers. That's just too north of the river. Woods near the water. North of the river. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Given the attention and consumer down the developers, ice and rock, ocean and peace and audition before shadow. Down, holding upon this message.
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Maybe I can protect me in this battle. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Oh wow.
May the shadow engulf our enemies. May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! I need healing. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Carans, do you need...
I'm sorry about what happened to you.
Unwell? I blame myself for not...
I understand, and I'm really sorry.
Thank you, Honol Manawi, but it was too late. Anything...
I'm asleep.
My Patrus. God. Nice modern club, string 5. Should see.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
Oh, hold on. Calm down. That hits a controller. So I cannot get hit whatsoever.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
he runs out of time. Like me. Oh, fuck.
Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Guard?
To my help. And death to the others.
Oh my goodness, Kurt. I hope that was worth it. Oh my god, this is... Oh, gone, dude. Hmm? Ooh, there. Hold up. Oh. Alright, so now to make this. Do I go for defense? Or do I try to go for healing? Because healing is huge. I don't have to rely on the inconsistent healing for her. I'm just gonna have 2 damage dealers. So I can do damage to the armor. Wait, that armor break is really nice. No, let's not do that. Okay, I can grab this. Match is gonna cost a lot. Really. Actually, it stores armor. What health? Need 2 more. Understand it. This is going to be Sniper has a broken down armor break. Level up? Hey, yo, hold up, wait. Talents. What I got here? Lockpicking. Version.
potion. You're running out of energy.
You guys shouldn't have taken fire. Nah, that's fine. Accuracy with that. More damage raises health with this. This helps with a lot more. This. Very high science.
To my help, and death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
New trans. Blue trans goes down. My house, on God, there's a lot of armor damage. Give me off, please. Thank you. 900 damage on the pistol. Kind of funny. What the hell just happened? Yeah, it's like a better. Speed and accuracy. Let's get max out accuracy first, and then start pouring into the cover. I don't really feel that much.
To my help, and death to the others! Green blood!
faster than normal.
To my help, and death to the others! Green blood!
Nice. Magic under. That was it? Seriously? Sea waters? I think I killed it. Ooh, screw. How the fuck can I not see that? Isn't that what science does? Yes. Oh my god, that's intuition. That's intuition, dude. Oh my god, I should have this one. I should grab intuition, dude. Oh, I feel bad. It's like wandering by. So, I mean, it's nice being able to, that's a really great game design. Where you design a certain aspect of the game, like loot, behind a step. Where it's not the,
Green blood, my friend. Do you need some?
I must leave you.
To be fair, like, if you're good at the game, you don't really need manipulation. It's like, alright, I know that's there, I know I can grab this, or I know I can grab this, I know I can grab stuff. And with that, you don't need like manipulation since you know what to grab. Seeing it and not seeing it is no difference. It's like, that's a great demo. It's like add the you and the enemy and your teammates.
Here we have a rather strange group. Do you come from the continent? Do you have any news to discuss? I wonder how things are going on the island, at San Mateos in particular. Here we have a rather strange group. Do you come from the continent? Do you have any news to discuss? I wonder how things are going on the island, at San Mateos in particular.
What's the missions? Mission. Yeah, one of these. Okay, I check out. Side quests. Consumables. Oh dear. So 50 armor and a bunch of healing action. Even more healing action. Small shotgun. Shotgun? Oh, and look at this. There's shotguns, there's rifles, there's revolvers, there's different weapons. But no. For Magic Green, you only get one thing. It's kinda cringe. Look at this. All triple accuracy. Oh, yeah, no. Purple box. Yeah, I'm saving for this. Actually, 3. Actually, 3 is probably where we get the most out of it. I'm gonna get something with very high damage. What the fuck is this? Ruby. And killing enemies works too. Blue chance is nice.
Karans, do you need something?
I'm...
Oh, loot.
What an astounding place.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is to find Father Justinius.
Investigate where is going less of eating process from the road. Which is more off road districts, better than some travels. Brother just has his sword in his body, please. Please, monsieur. Traps. Who needs traps?
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization.
Thank you. Desade.
And I am Father...
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the...
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablet. If you want to learn more about these tablets, she supervised. You should find her a bit further in the village.
Who are the suspects of this death?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlu. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power.
Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened...
I wonder how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
I saw some stuff.
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me, can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of... Are you one of the theologians?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that
Okay,
this place
at least
is
he's,
indeed
at least
the one
he's not
described in
assuming
the
that's
writings. And then I stayed.
What was the reaction of the natives when you...
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful. I talked to Father Justinius.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Where were the tablets the night they were...
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended... But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
I imagine someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was...
Whom do you suspect to be?
Alas. I'm afraid there are some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us. Or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Thank you. I will let you work. Greetings. Desarde. I am handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft.
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see?
No, nothing in particular. The night...
Someone had to enter the shack.
I have no idea. The door was closed.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here. And the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to...
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Do you suspect any...
Not really.
Well, Sister Eugenia...
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. Have you been in Eden for
I
a
mean,
long
but he's
time?
correct, though.
2 months, approximately.
Am I proof?
Back then,
Am I
there
religion
were still
or
some
religion?
pagan
Do you mind
natives in the
agree with me,
village.
but I can't choose
I
one.
joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about St. Matthias. But they were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course. I will leave you to your work.
I mean, this guy's not too bad, comparatively.
There is only one entrance and the door shows no evidence of a break-in.
This priest, Virgil, said that the night was calm. So calm that he probably fell asleep. So, the thieves only had to take the key from him.
It's very likely that that's what happened, but someone must have informed them. It can't be a coincidence that they decided to steal it during the watch of the only neglectful guard.
You think that the one who told them is in this village?
We know that this theft could be an act of vengeance by the natives who were forced to leave here. They must still have allies in the village, family or friends. We should go talk to the chief of the natives. He will certainly know who is close to the exiles, and enough about the researchers to inform them. Father.
I'm glad to see.
Oh.
Tell me about how you create.
We did not create it from the ground up. The islanders called it Vigsanegad, which translates to the village of the old saint. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Matthias, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our father. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Matthias. That helped to convince them.
And how well have neighboring villages welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. There are still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onomanawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert. But, in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great... Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
It's a great thing.
I must leave you.
May the enlightened always keep you.
Enlightenment. If you don't want enlightenment, I'm sorry. But we even then we shouldn't be violent.
Karans, do you need something?
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. Desade.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
I've heard a lot of things about this village.
I'm not sure, Roy.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Teleme and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
He's like, okay, that's
The
cool.
priests told me that they
Like,
had managed to
that's
convert
cool.
you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests, and I questioned. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns. And I asked for peace, and the others left us.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I think I know who stole the tablets.
Really?
I believe those who were exiled from your village seek vengeance because the missionaries forced them to leave. They must have taken the tablets with the help of someone else who stayed here.
You may be right, but you may also be wrong.
You do well to tell me what you know. Once the priests have reached the same conclusions as I have, how do you think they will interrogate you?
You're probably right. The Inquisitors would come back, and my people would suffer. I do not want to break the peace that I did all I could to make. I think the name of the woman you are looking for is Vindwal. She helps the priests who seek the old sage.
If she's helping the priests, why would she betray them now?
Her son is one of the warriors who had to leave the village. He is filled with anger and fury. If you go talk to her, please, do not hurt her. She is but a mother who acted according to her son's wishes.
I have no intention of hurting her, but things may not be so simple when it comes to her son. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
On the other hand, had they followed their chief's example, this wouldn't have happened. Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur. Greetings.
Bird tier, Tumad. Yes.
What can you tell me about Lair?
He is a man of peace. Some people dislike him, not me. Everything he did, I think the mind shakers. Me almost speaks like them now.
Listen, I know you helped the exiles to steal the tablets of Saint Matthias.
No, this is...
There's no point in denying it. I know you did it for your son who had to leave the village.
If you know that, then you know that I don't have the tablets. So what do you want from me?
Tell me where the exiles are. I must retrieve these tablets.
You're asking me to betray my son. Promise me that you won't hurt him.
I promise. But if he reacts violently, I'll have to defend myself.
Then I hope he'll be reasonable. Bran and the others are hiding in the woods, beyond the circle of stone.
Thank you, Vindwal.
Use the tablets. Oh, not far from here. This is like a better dog. Guaranteed carry. Adds reduces damage. That's staggered to there we go.
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend to fight them. They've already had to leave their families and their homes. They've suffered enough.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
Remember that we were told the area on the left was a trap. It would be smarter to take the other path.
Nah, I'll go for the trap in the wasteland. Like, I can see this. I want to take those traps though. But I can't for some reason.
There, we found them. Now all that's left to do is to return to Eden.
like, bro. Please, I don't want to fight you. Well, let's load this. There's definitely a way to do this, right? Can you not talk or try diplomacy?
Here's the place that Vindwal indicated. The exiles must be near.
I hope you don't intend...
Do it! What are you doing here? I'm not here to fight you, but I must retrieve the tablets of St. Matthias.
What? How do you know we have them? And how? Not for thee. We will not give them back. We lost our homes and families, so the priests lose their sacred stones.
Perhaps I could do something for you in exchange for the tablets.
You are a Renaigse. You cannot help us.
I am also an Onol Manawi. So?
We want to join the Sengeden Anadas, Deirdre's clan. But she only accepts warriors, and not all of us are warriors. Give us a family and a home, and we will give you back the priest's stones.
Very well. I will go and see her. I hope that we manage to convince Deirdre.
Yeah, let's get a result instead of just talking. I psychology, I'm very tired.